Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today to another lake on another drive to Kasumbalesa, which borders the Republic of Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo. So basically we're having a look at a town known as Chililabombwe. Chililabombwe on the Zambian side is it's a mining town. It's a mining town which is popular, but it's a small town, but it's popular for mining and business activities because it has the border that we earlier mentioned. Because of the border that it shares with Democratic Republic of Congo, basically it has a lot of economic activities that take place between the two countries, as well as the mining business. So most of the copper that is seen and the copper that is seen on the street, it passes through this corridor. It passes through the smaller town of Chililabombwe, coming from the Democratic Republic of Congo as well as coming from Zambia. So as they pass through this main road that you see here in the first class of the CBD of Chililabombwe, then it turns over there and goes to the border of Kasumbalesa, where the goods usually come from when it comes to mining products coming from Lubumbashi and other smaller towns around the Lubumbashi area. So basically, they transport those goods into Zambia. Then from Zambia, then transport the goods to the port of Durban, as well as other ports where the goods are exported to overseas countries, as well as other countries that process the goods in on the African continent, countries like South Africa, etc. So that's basically what happens. So there you're looking at Chililabombwe itself. It's a beautiful town. It's a smaller town, but beautiful. It is a usual mining town, like every mining town in Zambia, where you're going to find all the necessary facilities available. And besides, it's so fortunate that it's around the vicinity of the border itself, which is one of the which is one of Zambia's busiest borders. The Kasumbalesa border is extremely busy because of the number of tracks that pass through this corridor coming from the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as the tracks that are coming from Zambia to pick up the goods and either exporting goods or importing goods or carrying the mining products as well as other products that are utilized in the mining industry. So that's how the CBD looks like, and it has a smaller mall over there. And then afterwards, we carry on to the highway that goes to the town of Kasumbalesa in the DRC area. So let's say a border port itself. It's a land port full of tracks, and that's where the tracks they get checked over here and weighed, and afterwards they cross over. So those are the authorities trying to look at how they could improve the situation at the border post because it is extremely busy. As you can see, the number of tracks. If the Zambian government and the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo could get together and work together as a unity to develop this port on both sides, they could do and generate a lot of money. But the Democratic Republic of Congo so far is working harder because you could see that they are clearing the traditional market that was usually utilized to exchange the goods and sell the goods from either sides. They're demolishing the structures that they were not happy with, and they're putting up better structures that people could trade on. And that's a great effort because that's how the border structure looks like from the Congo side. So basically, you could see it's a beautiful structure. It's a beautiful building. So they're demolishing all those traditional structures that were available over the years and replaced and cleaned nicely with the better structures for business. So yeah, that's we upload the Department of Home Affairs on the other side of the border, which is in the in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So you can see the authorities working hard, trying to control people and trying to make sure that they don't just put up structures anyhow. They must try to work in a civilized manner, in a way that the place looks more conducive for business. And we just wish that the Zambian government could also do a similar thing on the other side, because currently the Congolese side is looking much better than the Zambian side when it comes to the infrastructure that has been put on either sides. One more thing that we applaud both governments is that it's a one-stop border post. So once you're coming in from the Congolese side, you're gonna have to stop on one side of the border, and you do all the check-ins and proceedings of the border when it comes to customs and immigrations, etc. Then when you're coming from the Zambian side as well, you'll have to stop on one border and then you do all the proceedings of either sides, being Zambia or Congo. And that's a glance on the Kasumbalesa town, the city of Kasumbalesa in the Democratic Republic of Congo, heading towards the Kasumbalesa toll plaza as you drive towards Lubumbashi. So that's basically how it looks like, and this is how busy it is. It is actually a multi-million business place when it comes to the numbers of people and numbers of goods that pass through this border and this toll gates. So it is very important that the government, really, both governments look into this matter. And the next video that we're going to look at tomorrow, we're going to look at the both governments having more talks and more discussions on what they could do to improve the border and improve the business facilitation between the two countries. So that's now heading into Lubumbashi. This is basically how it looks like as you head towards the city of Lubumbashi. It's a beautiful city, just like any of those African beautiful cities. Actually, the narration itself, or the narrative that we get from other people, is like people are living in poverty, they're suffering extremely, and that's not true, because if you look at the activities and the economic activities in the Democratic Republic of Congo as well as in Zambia on the other side, I mean, it's all well. People are getting around doing the businesses and just getting on with their lives, and you can see how it looks like this in Lubumbashi over there. So basically, things are okay and things are good. It's only in just a little bit of some fine tuning that both governments need to do to better the lives and situations that are conducive to do good business. Otherwise, if you look at the proximity of Lubumbashi itself and Kasumbalesa, then the proximity of Chililabombwe on the Zambian side, it's a multi-million area that people could make a lot of money out of it. They just have to make the place more conducive from either side. So there you have it, folks, and that's Lubumbashi over there. And tomorrow, probably on the next video, we're going to look at the negotiations that have been done between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia in terms of improving the area to facilitate it more towards making good business between the two countries. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're tuning in for the first time, please consider subscribing, give us a like, and click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time we post a new video. That's Lubumbashi over there, and it's awesomely beautiful. Thank you, and see you in the next one.